in here plenty, so he's going to be hungry for it as this field is locked in and ready to go. Reminder to you fans out there, as the green flag flies, grab your seat so everybody can enjoy the races in front of you as they roll into corner number 3. It is Willie Croft and Colby Thornhill picking up the RPMs, coming out of corner number 4. Green flag is out, and we're underway in Dirt Cup night number 1.
What a start for Cory Day there, Caleb. Look at Cory Day to 4th already.
Just like he did in his heat race, sneaking and weaving his way through, but we're going to do it all over again. 2 cars, cattywampus at the start-finish line. Lane Taylor's 4L, Greg Hamilton's 96, and we see our first caution flag.
Lane Taylor been impressive this year, Caleb, a podium finisher in the 410s already. His rookie season as a full-time driver in a 410.
After taking ever. Rolling through Croft, Thornhill, try number 2. Still some shenanigans up and going. Green flag is out, and there goes Cory Day again to the bottom of the racetrack.
And a better one that time, up to 3rd right now, battling. And look at the battle for the lead. Willie Croft to the inside, Colby Thornhill takes the lead in turn 4.
So Thornhill's going to set the pace on lap number 1. Thornhill out in front on the first circuit. Let's see how far he can stretch. Croft tucking into the low side in 2nd, and Cory Day already up to 3rd and closing the distance on Croft through 3 and 4.
Keep in mind the high pointer starting 16th, coming from back in the pack as Colby Thornhill starting to pull away. Willie Croft feeling the pressure from the 14 of Cory Day to the inside for 2nd.
That is the battle for 2nd, coming off of corner number 4. As you get a look, your leader Thornhill pounding down the cushion in 1 and 2, but behind him they're slicing for the 2nd spot as there goes Day into the middle. Oh, look out. Willie backed up the corner a little bit too soon, and that's going to cost him. Day will now have 2nd and go on to seek and destroy mode with Thornhill out front.
Now Tanner Holmes starting to turn the heat up for the 4th spot. He'll take it from Justin Cox. They're nearly come together into turn 3.
That little bit of track work that they did really showing through at the middle entrance of corner 3 like they did. A lot of drivers finding speed and carrying it through the turn as Cox getting up. There is Youngquist down low on Borden. Borden on the outside looking in and trying to move forward. He'll duck to the bottom, and he's got a nice run on Cox. Coming off turn number 4, slide up and take the position.
Devin Borden on the move, pounding the high side. Borden riding the rims around Skagit Speedway. Now goes down to the inside.
Devin Borden all over the place looking to pick up spots. He's trying to run down the driver in front of him, which is Holmes. Meanwhile, leader into traffic for the first time, and Cory Day closing as they roll into turn number 3. Day trying to take the top spot in the high road up and around Taylor. Splits the difference as you got one into the wall in Nick Parker. Parker hanging on to it, but it looks like he's rolling to a stop, and that'll bring this race to a caution flag. As it was Parker got up into the wall right as your lead pack coming to him. He will bring this to a stop. You see that car all kinds of speed on the right front.
Nick Parker, formerly from Tucson, Arizona, now in Chico, California.
Dock attached, so it's frame damage. It's going to eliminate Parker as the back straightaway restart goes, and Colby Thornhill went relatively late. Green is out, smoke coming off the right rear tire of Cory Day as he is trying to blister to keep up to the 19 of Thornhill.
A little bit of a wheel stand for Cory Day as he caught to the power, and that enabled Thornhill to pull away, but Day starting to rope him in through the middle of the racetrack. Cory Day down to 2 car lengths.
Follows him into turn number 1 on the bottom. Red flag racetrack, and it's over here in corner. Oh, it's Starks. So Starks, the point leader coming into tonight, and that car torn up as he was your point leader coming into this main event. Safety crews on response, and that's going to make this weekend just a hair tougher than what he intended, as Starks race car torn apart in the corner. Red flag action. Cam Smith stuck in the high groove. Up by him. That's Starks at the time. Had dropped a spot to 14th. Lap into the position. Green, he'll launch a little bit earlier this time as Day getting into the racetrack, down and through the bottom already again, hard on that right rear. He'll challenge the middle into 1 and 2 on Thornhill, and there's something there for Cory Day. Day trying to beat on Thornhill for the lead into turn number 3.
Here comes Tanner Holmes as well. Holmes closing on the wheel. It's a yellow flies. Oh, got a wheel down the backstretch off of Nick Parker's 15 car, where that problem was on the right rear. And there's a look at the wheel rolling into turn number 3 on the loose.
We did not get a lap complete there, and this is interesting. If Parker had gotten a lap back in, he technically would have eclipsed Starks and put Starks as the last placed car in the running order for the A main finish tonight.
That shows the value of getting those extra points, as Jesse Schlattfeld also stopped on the 21, one of our regular competitors.
And that rear end on the Schlattfeld car looks out of square at best. You can take a look. There's Jesse in the white, blue, and gray 21.
Sportsman winner in the past here.
360 winner in the past here as well. And 2-time quick qualifier in 410s this year. Now, here for our high limit racing 100 win race. Trails in and behind Thornhill. Back straightaway restart is underway. And it's a good one for Thornhill this time, as the battle for second is on, and Willie Croft has jumped back forward and taken second away, and he's looking for the lead out of turn number 2 on Thornhill.
How about Willie Croft? Croft into second, battle for third now. Justin Sanders on the move. Here comes Zeb Wise as well. Tanner Holmes on the move as well.
All kinds of movement going on as you see Day just struggling and looking for something, trying to build his rhythm back and around the top. He's following Holmes now, who runs in 4th position, as up front, we got a change.
Willie Croft to the top spot at lap number 11. Caleb Croft starting to run away. Tanner Holmes up into the 4th spot. Justin Sanders now starting to close on Colby Thornhill for second at the start-finish line.
So what got action all over the place, split screen with battles for position on the left and your race leader on the right. Willie Croft, add some fuel and go zoom, buddy. As you see in and behind him, looks like it was Holmes getting after it with Justin Sanders trying to come forward. Look out, Cory Day is finding the hot and shield line around this place.
Oh, red flag.
Oh, yes, red on the raceway.
I can't tell who it is. It looked like Colmacito got upside down trying to avoid as he rolled down the racetrack. In the Tarleton 21.
One other up there with him. It is Macedo, we believe, that's sitting on his side. You've got a third car stopped up there. It's Cam Smith, 17, who is pointing towards the wall.
Okay.
And then I want to say that's Devin. Yep.
I try an iRacing and learn my camp. Here we go.
Late restart from Croft.
Very late.
Into the corner. Oh, they're stacking up down there on the bottom. Look at the high side and look at Cory Day.
Well, this restart much better for Cory Day. He's right behind Tanner Thumbs. Oh, tags the wall though, bounces off the wall and comes down the backstretch going after Colby Thornhill now for third.
Boy, Cory Day says, who needs a Jacob's ladder anyways, as he goes up and slaps the wall in the corner. He's going to go way upstairs and do it again. Attitude of that race car looks fast, just looks like it's a lot to handle as he dive bombs the bottom out of nowhere on Colby Thornhill. Thornhill crosses back underneath him, holds the spot for the time being, but Cory Day, speed around the top, down the back straightaway, he's got third.
Meanwhile, up front, Justin Sanders not really closing in on Willie Croft as we cross halfway with 16 in the books and 14 to go. Willie Croft, though, can see the back of the pack's lap car is less than a straightaway ahead.
For the top 5 now, Zeb Wise up and on to the back of Tanner Holmes. Wise has made a really strong bid up this racetrack. Wise going to work the bottom as Holmes trying to figure out that same top line that he just saw Day drive around people with. It is Wise, patient around the low side of Skagit Speedway, dialing in on the back of Holmes. One spot in and behind them, Jason Solwald coming to life. Solwald up to 7th from his deep starting spot. The veteran making a charge as well.
Zeb Wise trying to work his way into the top 5. He'll go around Tanner Holmes, moves Zeb into the 5th spot with 11 to go. Meanwhile, your race for the lead starting to pick up. Here comes Justin Sanders in turn 4 for the lead.
In dilemma is Willie Croft. They come into slower traffic, and Sanders picks up the lead on lap number 20. Croft slowed up to try to find his way around traffic, now gets back to the bottom of 1 and 2, but they're both about to find Cory Day.
Wow,
all
Cory
up in their
Day.
business. Cory Day up and around Croft. Cory Day now working high side with all kinds of momentum, coming after the reigning Dirt Cup champion down the back straightaway.
The way Cory Day bounces off the walls, like watching Anthony Macri, and Day threads the needle. What a move by Cory Day to take the lead at lap number 22.
He gave her the old hot Tua and put her right through, did he not, as he rolls down the back straightaway. Cory Day doing things that only he can as he comes out of corner number 4 and stretches the advantage. Now it's Sanders on the move, trying to come back after him.
Sanders led lap number 23 after Day led lap 22. Justin Sanders back to the point, and Zeb Wise now pressuring Cory Day for second. Zeb Wise into the second spot as Day tags the wall.
Look out, things getting choppy all over the place. Sanders not wanting to give it up, and he is now trying to extend that advantage over Day. Time running out, we're down to 5 to go the next time by, and it's Day off the pace.
Have to wonder if it's the right rear with the way he was hitting the wall, and it is. Cory Day, the right rear expiring on the Myers Constructors 14 car 1000, so that's something to keep it on later in the week. Here we go. Backstretch restart, Kayla.
All right, they work their way into the third corner. Zeb Wise now going on the attack and coming after Justin Sanders. They've got to make this full, complete lap for it to count and for it to be the 25th circuit. And here comes Zeb, patiently into the corner, rolls into the middle as Sanders goes upstairs, drag race down to the line. It's even Steven at it, and Zeb Wise leads lap 25.
Zeb Wise leads the lap going after his first win in the 2024 season at his boss's track. Here we go, Zeb this time by 4 to go and starting to run away. Tanner Holmes getting some pressure from Jason Solwald. That's one we watched earlier on in this event.
Boy, Tyler and the crew have got her dialed here tonight. It sure looks like that. And look out, caution flag out. It is Colby Thornhill underneath the About Plumbing sign, which is going to set up another back straightaway restart. The drama won't. He's missed a couple of days of work.
Yeah, it's me. I have to tell Lisa stuff.
Here comes Wise, bringing him back to green flag action through the corner. We're going to have a spot change as Tanner Holmes is going to work his way up into third here on the restart. Holmes ran right through the middle of turn number 3 and 4, drives around Willie Croft, and occupies the final place on the podium as this time around, 3 to go for Zeb Wise, streaking away for Justin Sanders.
Justin Cox back inside the top 5. His Dirt Cup already off to a much better start than it was a year ago. Lap starting to wind down for Zeb Wise this time by tip of the green. 2 to go for Zeb Wise.
The boss's car has got just about 0.6 of a mile left to go around Skagit Speedway, and the next time he flies by, he will roll into the white flag. One more time around, big action going on through 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and we get one slowing against the wall, and that is going to set up the 2 absolute best laps in all of auto racing. The green-white-checkered finish for the win.
Off the pace, the former ASCS National Sprint Car winner.
2024 spoiler mode for Justin Sanders and Tanner Holmes. And the Ford Performance 26 of Wise launches and goes. Here comes Sanders. He picked up a couple of mile an hour on him, it looked like. Zeb gets caught in the middle of 1 and 2. They're coming to the white flag, and this is not over. Sanders tries the top again through 3 and 4. Wise right through the middle of the racetrack. Smooth and easy. Go through the middle again in 1 and 2, and caution again.
Eric Fisher around in turn 4. Man, that heartbreak for Eric Fisher, who was running right around the 10th spot. I think maybe 12th-ish there, but has flirted with the top 10 all race long.
He had been in 12th at the time of his spin.
Checkered, here we go.
Back to it. I can't imagine Zeb's going to do anything that he didn't do before. If Sanders can figure out a way to beat him, here's your shot. Sanders gets way high in 1 and 2. Holmes not in position to capitalize, as this should be the white flag. One more time around, Zeb Wise has opened it up quite nicely. Rest of the field makes it through 3 and 4. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. First win of 2024 for the boss's car. Zeb Wise at Skagit Speedway at Dirt Cup Prelim at night number 1. Justin Sanders 2. Tanner Holmes will round out the podium. Justin Cox in the 4th spot. And what a great run for Jason Solwald tonight. making his way up to 5th and putting in big points here on night number 1.
We will get the points out on our social media channels here momentarily. If you are heading out right now, just a reminder, helps us.
Leave nothing in the grandstands tonight. Take everything in with you.
Well, Caleb, head down to Victory Lane.
You got stuff to do. Blake
tomorrow.
Anderson, we'll see him on the call tomorrow night for all of you watching here on Flow Racing. And as you take a look to it, Sanders has cleared now for the win. Does the green light come on? Zeb Wise rolls through. He got the thumbs up at minimum, so there is your winner, Zeb Wise in the 26. Third place rolls up and through in the form of Tanner Holmes, as your top 3 is secured.
Zeb Wise joins right now, picking up the Dirt Cup prelim night win. Probably one of the happiest guys in the pits, huh?
Gotta be. There's only one winner, so yeah, I'm pretty happy.
You know, you guys made the long trip up. It's kind of one of the races you guys kind of got to do, right? With Kevin up here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure we wouldn't do it anyways, though. We really love coming here, and the racetrack's always fun. The racetrack was really good tonight, I thought. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been able to, you know, roll a middle somewhere, and I did that pretty much the whole race. So, yeah, thankful for Kevin and Monica for having us out here. It's a long trip out here, but we love doing it, and very thankful for them to have us out.
It was kind of a chaotic night for a lot of drivers, and but you kind of had a kind of a good night, huh? Obviously, you had a good night, but even before the win, it still was a good night for you guys.
Yeah, we qualified third, had good speed, really right out of the gates. Hot laps, qualified really good. Went to the heat race and had to start 8th, and honestly, that part of the night was probably the sketchiest. Kind of messed up on my end, got into the wall really hard, and actually almost turned over, and then ended up running 7th. So hurt the car a little bit. The guys got it fixed, and we went out in the feature, started 12th, and just kind of picked them off one at a time. It seemed like once we got to like 4th or 5th, they started going pretty quick. Like, we started making good ground. So yeah, just really happy with my race car. That was awesome.
And then the restart on the backstretch, talk about that last restart, or what the restart when you got the lead there.
Yeah, I'd been working in that middle like the whole race, and even under the open red, I told Tyler that's probably what I'm going to do the whole time. So yeah, I was able to kind of peek off his right rear in 3 and 4 on the restart, and then went down to 1 and 2, and yeah, just found a lane that worked for me, I guess, and was able to make it work. Once I got next to him off of 4 there, kind of got into him actually a little bit, but you know, me and him talked about it as just a racing deal. But yeah, I was able to sneak by for the lead, and then, you know, after that, I honestly didn't think the race was ever going to end. I kept seeing the white flag, but never the checkered flag. So yeah, finally got the checkered there, and stayed on top of the podium.
And the cushion was way up there. I don't think I've ever seen it that high up at Skagit Speedway.
Yeah, me neither. It was all the way to the wall for sure. But luckily, the bottom kind of threw stuff out into the middle of the racetrack, and that's kind of reminded me of Knoxville in a way, like kind of how the middle comes in there from the crumbs off the bottom. So yeah, just awesome racetrack, and looking forward to it tomorrow night.
Now, as far as your season, do you think you need, is this the momentum that you need to really get the season ramped up even more?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a very kind of roller coaster season, very up and down. And you know, hopefully this is kind of the turning point, and we can get going in the right direction and go back to the Midwest and win some races.
Hey, you gonna come back out here again, right?
Yeah, we
so
come back out here.
You're gonna be on top of the game of everybody else, you and Cory,
yeah,
right?
That's right. Hopefully we can take 62 grand out of here Saturday, and then come back with high limit and take another 100 grand from my car owner. So that'd be pretty special.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
This is Sean here in the Dirt, Cali Dirt Video. Your Dirt Cup winner last year, Justin Sanders. Good run tonight on the prelim night, huh?
Yeah, not bad. Got close there, but just not enough. Just didn't really know what to do on that restart. Just kind of got caught slipping, I guess that's all I can say. Good thing it's early.
It was a chaos night tonight, wasn't it, for a lot of teams?
Yeah, it definitely was. good points tonight. Just need to be a little better come Saturday.
What was so tricky about tonight than other nights here at Skagit?
I guess the racetrack really transitioned. It really moved up and moved down. It moved to the middle, and you just kind of had to really chase it. And restarts were really key tonight. So I feel like we made really good restarts except for the one where we were in the lead. So we'll try to change that come Saturday and hopefully do better.
Now you had a really good 5 days, you know, but didn't quite get to the top. But man, you can't complain about that consistency, huh?
Yeah, it's the story of my life running second. So we'll, I don't know, just try to get better. That's all I can say.
Well, you didn't run second last year here, did you?
No, we'll hope to repeat. Thank you.
Third place, Tanner Holmes, another third place, huh?
Yeah, man. Shoot, that's the frustrating part about this. Is, you know, what's good is I feel like we're in this new stage for our team where we're running so consistently and we're in the mix. I just, you know, for me, it's figuring out how to turn our thirds and fourths and seconds into wins, right? You know, and we're right there. You know, our cars have a lot of speed. Tonight was just different. Like I was joking, it was kind of like a bad go-kart race. Like what, we had 3 or 4 reds and, you know, 5 or 6 yellows. It just so many stoppages. It's really hard as a driver to carry your momentum. And I just got stalled out when I was really trucking forward, and it hurt my race. So yeah, not bad, nothing to complain about. You know, Zeb was really good. I think it might have been hard to hold him back because he found the middle, and we're not usually running the middle here. So he just found something no one else was running, and we all kind of followed suit.
What now you a guy that's been here a lot. I've asked a couple of the other drivers. What do you think made it so challenging tonight? Is it because it's Dirt Cup first night and people are just fired up?
Yeah, I think a lot of it was guys just going balls to the wall. You know, everyone's driving probably a little bit extra, which, you know, leads to some of the incidents we had. I think too, the cushion was different. It wasn't just like a straight cushion to the wall. Like it almost built up on it in 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 was as close to the wall as it ever is.
Like
yeah,
that.
It's not like that. And then off of 4 got crazy. So just how the sliders were, like you get going too fast in spots where and then there's spots you need to be slowing up. And when you have that much mix of momentum between guys, that's I think what causes crashes. So I was just trying to be so careful. We had a good points night going. Like you said, it's, you know, we're disappointed to run third, but you know, overall we started 10th. So I was even nervous starting that far back if we were going to have what we needed, and we just, I hate to say, we blew by some guys really good. We were just fast. So car's good. Really excited for the rest of the weekend.
Or it could be like Solon said, if there was a bunch of old guys out there, it would have been 20, 30 laps perfect, you know?
It might have. You know, I think, like I said, everybody's just, you know, little more right foot than left foot. So, yeah, you know. But like I said, our car was really good, and honestly, I thought the track was pretty solid, too. A little bit different Skagit, you know, the lower side. I think, too, like the top would have been better. It just, we didn't have enough laps consecutively for it to be good. You know, I know Cory was up there until I think he maybe shredded that right rear, but like guys were up there. It just, we didn't have a lot of time to get going. You know, on those 1 or 2 lap runs, everybody's just going the shortest way around.
Well, he kept hitting the wall.
Yeah, well, I followed him hitting the wall. That's what kind of, like I said, I was about halfway through, I knocked the ladder out. So that was more the disappointing, not running third. It was more I took myself out of contention. So I followed him into 1, and I just went way too far in, and I hit the wall, hit the curb, and like I said, luckily stayed on all 4. And we're going to change a rear end, and I'm sure my right rear wheel will be for sale. So I mean, yeah, not great there, but glad we were able to limp it home.
Well, you always wonder how much you can take with these cars. You know, you can hit the wall a little bit, but it looked like he hit the wall pretty hard a couple times. You're like, how much can this car take? Because I've seen Cory do that in some high limit races and be able to win the race.
Yeah.
But at some point, it's like, how much can your car take? Because it's still parked.
Yeah, it's a huge testament, I think, to all the different brands we run. You know, for us, like, we just want what's most durable, so we can, you know what I mean? Because, you know, when you're up front, you have to put your car in positions where it is liable to get wrecked or junked or get a flat, and that's what it takes to win races. You know, it's very rare when everything's just kosher the whole race, and you're winning and you're not wrecking nothing or putting it on the line. So, like I said, that's kind of for us. That's just how we end up in that spot. That was one of my few mistakes probably throughout the race, and yeah, like I said, a lot of it too, product of the track. It's just really, really gnarly, and hopefully we see something like this though the next couple nights. Super wide, kind of slow, and you know, you can really, you know, restarts are big, and trying to figure out the backstretch restarts is so weird. You know, this is the only place that does it, so you don't really ever nail it, but kind of just go where the guy in front of you is not and carry momentum and get going.
Who would you like to thank? I know you got some new sponsors on. I know you're wearing a hat of one that's new on for you.
Yeah, we have a lot of partners. I mean, I'm going to use my cheat sheet because I'm here, so I don't miss anyone. But we got Shane DeWalt Trucking, Carbon Works, Pit Stop USA, Fast Forward, Earth Environmental, Canopy Country, Smith and Valley Cabinet Makers. They're from the area over in Edison, so it's cool that they're on board. We also have the Boss, S-Tech, Bean and Dog Trucking, QRC. And if you look over here, we got my panel's not on actually, but Triple X, Thai 22, Champion Car Wash, Orville Tax, ABC Powder undercoating. So we got a lot of great partners, and like I said, it's a great start to our Dirt Cup. I was a little nervous because last year I feel like we set our bar really high to run in the top 5 every night. Of course, we wanted to do better than that, but this is a strong field of cars, and even qualifying off a little bit or having a bad heat, that can put you in a little deep. And we even saw a lot of good cars tonight end up upside down. So I mean, yeah, like I said, for us, it's just consistency and being there at the end, so we can start winning these races and not running third.
All right, well, congratulations. Awesome. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Good talking to you guys. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right. Sean of the Dirt, Cali Dirt Video. Jason Solwall joins us right now. It's been a minute since I've talked to him, and you had such a good run tonight. Congratulations.
Thanks. We kept it simple, kept it task at hand, and just did the basic stuff. We didn't do nothing fancy today.
So did you not get quick time, right? You tied. Is that what I saw? Did you actually tie for quick time, or like second quick? You literally tied. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm not sure how they figured out the winner. How did they figure out the winner?
I don't know, but when I saw it come through,
either. I don't know.
When it came through, all of a sudden you were there, and I was like, did he have the same lap as Trayden? So that was pretty crazy.
Our second lap, or my first lap?
I don't know, but it was
your second lap.
My second lap was, yeah.
Yeah, but whatever it was the same lap time, and I was like, that's crazy. So, and then
maybe they play favorites.
Are we got conspiracy theories going here?
Interesting.
But you got the tenure here.
Yeah. No, Willie Croft. He's older.
Yeah, but you have the tenure of more laps around here than anybody else.
But Willie Croft's older.
Yeah, but you have more laps.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else that has more laps than you around this place that's currently driving in Skagit Speedway? No. No. There's no way.
Are you sure?
There's no way. Who else would have any close to the laps that you have around here?
I wish there was somebody. Rich Gilbert.
Hey, is he still racing?
No, he's down there watching.
Oh, okay.
Where I should be.
But you're still doing it, and you still had a really good time.
Just because of that guy.
Well, let's get it out of the way real quick. I thought about him a lot coming up here. We missed Heavy D.
Yeah.
He would have been so proud of you to have this 5th place run at Dirt Cup. He'd have that hat on, hot
I can hear his voice.
Oh yeah, me too. And he'd just be like, "That's my guy, Solwall. Look at him,"
And he would buy us a tire or two. He wasn't. It was just Heavy D.
Yeah,
just Heavy D.
Yeah,
always in a good mood.
And I miss that guy already. I sit with him at Deming, and I just miss that guy.
Yeah.
And so, but he would be so proud of you right now. I know that. I know for sure. And we miss him. So, but talk about your race. So you had to start after all that chaos. You said you had to start 15th tonight.
Yeah, we had a little. I didn't see what was going on in the first start, but we had a little bumper tag going on there. A couple cars got knocked out. I don't know. I just feel like nobody would, settle down and get going. Like I say, I'm racing against a bunch of kids. It's like. You get some older guys out there, maybe we would have made it 5 laps the first go around, but it's just, everybody's just jacked up, and I think, what I mean, they're just jacked up and trying to get going and cause a lot of mayhem.
Yeah, so 15th to 5th will get a good point night for you. So now we got one more night to put some good points together, and then we'll be sitting good for Saturday, huh?
Yeah. Hopefully my back feels better by then. I don't, it doesn't, I can feel no pain when I'm driving as soon as this race car lights off, but it's just those sitting on those reds and, trying to get out. Yeah. But during, nobody pays attention to that. Like, your adrenaline's so high you don't feel anything. So, other than that, I had we were trying to think of the Days of Thunder when Cole drives through the wreck. That's how I felt when I drove under Trey. That was pretty crazy.
All right. Well, anybody you'd like to thank?
Mike Anderson for sure. My wife. My dogs.
Yeah, they're here. They're watching over. They're protecting you.
Heavy D, all these people that helped us for so long. It's just one big family, really.
All right. Congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Thank you.
It's Sean. You're in the Dirt. Cali Dirt Video.
Fuck this shit,
Ran over stuff. Like, I don't think that was my fault. But man, like, yeah, once. I feel like